Welcome back, guys. Once again, I'll be showing you how to make a ton of coins on FIFA 23. So if you're new around here and you need a team like mine, make sure to drop a like down below. And as usual, if you want to be in for the chance of winning one of 6 copies of the AFC, all you've got to do is subscribe and send me proof over on Instagram. And when we hit 15k, you'll be entered into the giveaway. And of course, as always, if you want coins in a quicker way, well, so if you guys are sick of losing at FIFA because your team isn't good enough or you're not good enough at the game, then right now you need to head over to skycoach.gg. Not only can they coach you in your weekend league or play your games for you, you can buy any amount of coins you want, and all of the services get 10% off right now with the code PRORECALL. Go check them out below. Make sure to click the link in the description and let's get into it. Now, of course, as always, we need to make you coins at the start. If you're coming to this video with 0 coins, it is obviously a 0 to 500k. You might need to build up from the beginning. Now, of course, if you have no coins at all and you have some fodder, we have a few options. So first of all, in every single icon SBC, you have a rising star and a born legend. Now, we have a new icon, which is Eusebio. We've recently received Carlos. We've also had Jorginho and Vieira recently as well. So all 4 of these are quite new additions. If you haven't done the first 2 SBCs out of them already, I encourage you to do so. Now, including most of you, you will always have silver rares or even bronze rares in your clubs. Now, if you have a look here, I've used a lot of my bronze rares for these exact SBCs, so I need to restock on some of them. But as you can see, I still have a plethora of silver rares. Now, you're always going to find silver rares and bronze rares in the kind of premium Electrum mixed players packs. So that's where you'll get a lot of these, which is why a lot of them will have them in our club. So I always complete the silver one because I do still have silver players. With the bronze ones, I do have to buy the players for them, so I don't complete them as much anymore. But I will be buying the players for them. It's more of just a laziness thing. They're still profitable. I'm just a lazy man. Now, of course, all this requires, as I say, is 11 rare silvers. Similarly, 11 rare bronzes on the other one. So it's very simple to complete. So this is one of the profit SBCs we have at the minute. Now, there are a few more because if you take yourself over to upgrades, what you will find is you've got a team of the season pack. If we go along to here, so Tots or Tots Moments upgrade, this is tradable. So if you've got an 84 and an 85 squad, you can do cheaply or for free if you've got it in your club. That's going to get you 20k if you've got all those players untradeable, and that's the only way you can use them. Similarly, an 81 plus tradable team of the week pack here, as you can see, 184 and then a team of 82s, and the return is essentially a minimum of around 25,000 coins. So I've done both of the SBCs and I can show you how easily both of them are profitable. Now, if you can't do both of these SBCs, of course, you've got a few other options. So in the play section, squad battles, rivals, and foot champs. Now, foot champs, I'm literally about to get into qualifications. You can see I've got 3 games left and I'm 16 out of 20. So all I've got to do is win 1. Now, if I win that first one, I'm still going to play all 3 because that gives me a chance of getting the next rank and getting extra rewards, and they're all tradable. Similarly, with rivals, just pick the tradable reward and then at least you're getting something nice every week. I know a lot of us do play rivals quite consistently. And with squad battles, just play it in the background. I did the Nunes objectives last week and actually got 6, I think, K points. So it's really simple and you do get a nice reward. You even get a team of the season player back. So there's tradable team of the season rewards. There's quite a lot of good rewards from the squad battles pack. And then worst case scenario, do a club gut through stadium or your consumables and you will make a ton. But back to the store to see if we can get anything good out of our little packs there. So of course, the best case scenario here is maybe like an 89 team of the week, but the best I've had so far is an 86. So we haven't really had any notable team of the weeks out of the packs. You just get something that you know is guaranteed for value. So Lacazette here, he's going, there's bids for 15k. If we go over here, let's have a look. Lacazette, it's 29,750. So pretty much every single inform is at max price right now, which is quite nice because it just means you're guaranteed profit there. If we go over to the 2 rep gold players, now I've said this before, these packs have a heavier pack weight than a lot of cards on the market. I don't know why, they just do. Now that's not a great example, but hopefully we've got an 84 in there. 83 is not bad. I mean, right now that is, wow, that is very decent. 5k for an 83, what's going on? I feel like, yeah, no one's got coins in their club. Well, let me just check how much he actually goes for because I don't want to mislist him. So Diego Carlos, probably the cheapest Carlos you will find. Not fancying coming up, Carlos. Okay, we got it. 5.5. So that's actually ridiculous. I don't know what's going on here. Then we got Clinton Matar. Realistically, he's probably not going to sell, but we'll pop him up for 900 coins. But that looks like about a 6k return, 6.2 return from that pack, which is brilliant. And of course, make sure to always do your preview packs because there might be something nice in there one day. The methods at the minute, the market is pretty mashed, so we need to go back to kind of old but gold filters. This one is probably one of my favorite old but golds because it's always got, for some reason, a value. Because these guys have been on and off in promos for the last few weeks now. You've obviously had Tots Mendes, you've obviously had Sanchez getting his Tots cards, and of course his level up cards. But both of these still hold a value really, really well. For regular gold rare cards, they are brilliant right now, and you can always get a decent bit between the two of them. So 2.4k, as you can see here, you realistically want to be sniping these guys for about 2.1. 2k even, so we'll say, I mean, actually at 2.5 maybe you can do 2.2. that might not be a bad shout. So 2.5 EA tax is about 125 coins, so at 2.2 you're making near 200 coins profit per card, I think. So that's an easy little one there. And as you can see, there is a little bit of demand for them, so they will sell on quickly. Now, of course, under the same basis, you can do Gold Rare France, Liga Santander, and Atletico de Madrid. Of course, we've got the likes of Griezmann and Lamar here. What's good about this filter is it is a double 83 filter. These filters are now absolutely popping because 83s are back on the menu. Similarly, we've got the Man City and the Man United filters. So we've got the forward, Gold Rare, Prem, and England. You've got Grealish and Foden on this one. And if you pop it over to United, you're going to have the likes of Rashford and Sancho. So you have a nice little filter there. Once again, both of those are popping again because of the current state of the market. Another filter that we can kind of readdress is the Serie A Inter Milan filter. If you go over to their centre backs, we're looking at a very good price change for these. So Grenier not going to be seen as much, but Javrij and Bastoni, both of those are going to be popping in terms of price. Really easy to make a ton of coins. And making our way back to the likes of PSG, if you go over there, there's a couple options of how you can get some high rated filters here. So first of all, Spanish, you're going to have Sola, you're going to have Fabian, and you're also going to have the likes of Ramos, but he's probably not going to come up as much. Now you can change this over to just centre mid, and then if you take off the Spanish, if we have a look here, you're going to have the likes of Renato, Fabian, and Sola. All of them are really snipeable at the minute, so it's a nice set of options with your filters there. Another one that's going to be popping right now, Gold Rare Forward, Premier League, and Liverpool. So because of this being 84s and 83s only, you've got Gakpo, Diaz, Firmino. Really nice little filter you can just absolutely spam out. You should have Nunez on there as well. As you can see, Nunez is the lowest rated, but he's still worth a little bit, and right now is going to be making you profit. You can see here, 3k. I mean, realistically, 82 should not be this much. It's good that the market has been kind of up because of the recent fodder, but it also does mean a lot of our filters and what we can do is going to really change. Now, another set of filters that's kind of been reignited here, the Premier League, Man City, and Spanish. These guys have soared up, so you do obviously want to go for gold rares here, but 86s were not worth above 10k the other day, and I think we're probably looking at just above it now. What, maybe 11,500, 11,250? Yeah, so you can see there, now the 86s have gone up. That's going to push up a few filters that we've been using recently, which we essentially couldn't use. On the goalkeeper front, you want to just do minimum 10,250. That wasn't working recently because De Gea wasn't worth enough, neither was Mendy, but now that's going to be back on track. Similarly for Inter Milan, if you do gold rare minimum 10,250 and Serie A, of course, that, you know, you need that for Inter Milan. Lukaku, Brozovic, Barella, all of these guys, as well as Martinez, all of them were not snipeable because the filter wasn't doable because you couldn't set up anything to have them all on a filter. Now they're worth above 10k again. We can bang that one out, absolutely. So we completed every bit of the marquee matchups, and to be honest, this week is probably the most difficult we've seen in a while. Every single one required you to have a player from a certain club, whereas usually it's only the bottom two SBCs. So they have definitely made it more difficult, less accessible at the time where we need packs the most, so you can see why they've done that. And it's a little bit more expensive, so I think this is now 30k. It's still worth doing it. If you're doing 0 to 500k, once you get 100k, splash out 20 on this because it will always be worth it. I've never found it that I've lost coins on marquee matchups. I mean, even checking the value of marquee matchups right now, if we have a look on Footbin, just as we get this, I mean, Fernando right now, he's going to be a decent bit, first of all, on his own. So first of all, that one there is what, 5k, isn't it, right now for those cards? So we're looking at about 5.3 for him, and then we'll send the rest to club. We'll pop that in the transfer list. So overall, we've made about 8k from that first pack. Now, looking at how much it is on Footbin, we're looking at a 40k return we need. So we need 32 more out of these packs. So we're going to do the Prime Electrum and the Rare Mix next. Hopefully, we can get the return that we want. We do obviously need 32 more, but people are worth so much right now, I think we can do it. So there you go. That's another, from the looks of things, maybe 3.5k. So we'll pop that up there. If we were to sell the rest of that, I think that would bring us to about 20k needed. So that is, you know, it's easily done. We've probably made another 10k from that pack. So let's say we need another 22 to go. So for example, I think it's probably still quite easy to make the coins back, but it's just you're going to need a little bit more, whereas before you didn't. I suppose things are a little bit more expensive, so there's there's that element of it. But Sancho there, that's pretty much made us quite a lot of that back. So we're down to about 15k is what we need now from these guys. From this rest of this pack, if we would sell it, I'm probably looking at about 4k maybe. I mean, we've got Semic in there. We've also got the likes of Antonio. I mean, he might be worth it for marquee matchup. Right, there you go. So that probably is bringing us. I mean, we're definitely going to profit. I've lost the maths in my head. From these 2 packs, we're probably looking at, we only need a few thousand coins and then we're in profit all the money. So I should have opened the other one first, but not got any specials. Bit of an L in that sense. It would have been nice to get something nice out of the pack. 283s. That is something nice. We're going to keep them because I probably need the fodder right now. Send all these to the transfer list and open that final pack. We've definitely profited. It's just not as much as we usually would. So definitely do it at your own risk. We could get special here and be buzzing. As you can see, maybe not. We didn't really get anything stand out-ish. I'd say Sancho was the best. Isaac, not bad there. Nothing really in that last pack. So we did all right. We didn't do bad, but it's definitely at your own risk. But I'd say you're probably looking at a 10 to 20k return max at the minute. And of course, that finishes off for today. So if you're new around here, drop a like down below. Subscribe if you're new. And of course, if you want a chance of winning one of those games, send proof over on Instagram. And I'll see you guys tomorrow.